Go. Mo.
Hey, welcome to Wagering with the Wives.
Right on time.
Season 3, episode 13.
Ooh, lucky number 13. Brian, isn't that your number?
That's my lucky number.
That is your number. Bird, what's your number, baby girl? Shout it out.
Okay. 21.
21.
Ooh, I think that's how many pops were in the mouth noise you were making. It was 21.
21 mouth pops. Jeez. All right. Well, Mole, thank you. Welcome to episode 13 of season 3. This is coming to you as a special edition of Wagering with the Wives, being that it's a holiday week.
Holiday edition.
Thanksgiving
edition.
Holiday. A little bit earlier. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? In a nutshell.
We're just Thanksgiving it up, making the rounds, headed to a couple people's houses.
Got it.
Eating some turkey and stuff.
We're not hosting. Yeah, we're not hosting.
Tofu turkey.
Perfect.
Could be.
What's the one dish you guys are looking forward to this holiday season?
I enjoy stuffing.
Oh my god.
Snacks mix.
Ooh,
My
mom's
My
Chex Mix?
mom's Chex Mix.
The best. Potential sponsor?
Oh yeah, Chex Mix.
Bex or
Potential
his
sponsor.
mom?
For
We'll shake them both down.
yeah, Kathy.
My mom's already a sponsor in a way.
We've got to we got to get that match for match donation that our other sponsor agreed to.
It was dollar for dollar up to $75.
I think so.
All right, so we could squeeze
Oh,
Kathy for a couple bucks.
I think I pitched him an offer
You did?
last week. Remember?
Yeah.
I think you did.
So like any winnings over like $1,000, we'd split with him 10%.
I just
We'll
don't.
check the mailbag later.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can't remember what the
Yeah, let's
amount
see
was.
if Sahag responded in the
All right,
mailbag.
well, let's build up the momentum. Let's speaking of momentum, guys, I'm kind of over it. The bird is at 58% for the season.
Man.
Is that better than last week?
Yeah. She hit
See
another
what I
one.
can do when I don't have a job?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
He's never going back to work now
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
want to keep
that's
this podcast going.
I think
That's
I hit
okay.
last week too.
You did. So the bird hit Detroit money line. Not a tough pick, but she hit it. And the bird is
yeah.
currently 7 of her last 9.
Who were they playing?
The Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Mole, bless your heart, you were kind of going for a layup, but you got stuffed right at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
You went Houston money line, and they were playing at home against the Titans, who, Brian, suck. And of course, the Mole picks Houston, and they
Hey,
lose.
it's the Mole's fault that the Houston lost last week
I know.
because they
She
should have won
jinxed
that
them.
game.
And you know what? I almost went with the Cowboys, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
And they
Ooh,
pulled
Cowboys
through.
money line, big plus probably.
Hey, do you guys remember that movie, A Bronx Tale?
Never heard of it.
Is that with
I've seen a
Jennifer
I've
Lopez?
seen A Knight's Tale.
No,
with Heath Ledger.
It's called A Bronx Tale. Robert De Niro's in it. And they're playing dice in this basement, all these Italian guys. And there's this one guy, his name's Mush, because he's so ugly. And he was basically saying that he gives everyone bad luck. And I'm not saying you're ugly, Mo. I'm just saying you're kind of like this mush guy. Anytime
Yeah.
you go to bet on a team, they lose.
This has been a rough season for me.
This is
I've never
really
been great, let's be honest, but
Sure.
this is like maybe I need to
Well,
sage my room or something.
Yeah.
Something is
Sage.
happening.
Don't use
Yeah,
patchouli
so-
oil.
No
Next,
people
hey,
know.
listen. Next
Speaking of the mole's
episode,
jinx-
we're gonna sage it together.
Speaking of the Mole's jinx,
Yes.
she asked me if she should pick Seattle or the Jets, and I told her to pick Seattle because I want the Jets to win.
See, your husband knows you. He's on to you.
Yeah.
He's on
Anything
you.
he can do to help the Jets.
Well, speaking of, Brian went Detroit minus 7.5. They destroyed the Indianapolis Colts, and we already know from the Birds bet. Great job, Brian. You edged me out by a pick. You're 5 for 12 at 42%. I picked the Rams +3. Brian said that was a bad pick. And ding, 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 Brian,
Was
you
correct.
were right. You were right.
Yeah, and sponsor Sahag was correct on that too.
Yes. Yes, he was. Did we have sponsor Sahag's pick? Did he give us a pick? I
He
didn't write
did.
it.
He
He
did.
did.
What did he pick?
I don't remember.
Okay.
but I think it hit.
That's how good this show is.
I have a positive feeling about whatever Sayag's
Okay,
pick
good.
was.
All right, so as a team, we're at 18 of 48, almost 38%. Last year, again, we finished the season at 44%. So we got to really hit stride here the back half of the season.
Start
stop
going for
riding-
more layups. More layups.
More layups.
So
But,
Grant took Eagles minus 2.5.
Like,
there you go, Grant.
how did
Nice
nobody
job, buddy.
take Green Bay money line last week against the 49ers? They just dominated them.
Well, we didn't find out till late that Brock Purdy wasn't playing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. So
There's been little issues over that.
all right.
They
So
think
without
the 49ers are hiding stuff.
really,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
they have
earlier
been
in the
known. They've
season-
been known to hide injuries. Like the Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey was expected to play week 1, and then all of a sudden he's out for 6 weeks.
so what? So like, what have you read? What's going on?
So they were also saying that they didn't disclose that Brock Purdy was hurt and that they left him like available to play and then pulled him last minute.
Really?
So, yeah. They're saying it seems way too similar to the CMC stuff.
Wow.
So I think
Interesting.
they can get fined for that, can't they?
Heck yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the breaking news of the reports that Aaron Rodgers has refused medical scans?
I have
Because
not.
Yeah. Apparently the Jets medical staff has asked him to get scans and he's refused them because he doesn't want to be put on IRR or IR. He doesn't want to be put on
You know who's also
or
refused
get benched.
You know who's also refused medical scans? Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh wow.
Mike Berry. Hello, welcome
Oh my
to the show,
God.
Mike Berry.
Thank
How's it
God he
going?
has his
Michael
name down
Berry.
there. I've never seen
Oh
him in
my
person.
God.
Yes.
He
How's
is
it going?
actually really handsome.
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
thank you so much, Bird.
Yeah, I don't-
What a
I'm
cute
so glad you're
guy.
here.
you
Way better
are.
looking than I
Nice.
expected, based
Thank
on
you.
the RAV4 that you drive.
For a guy, CRV. For a guy who
Honda.
drives a
CRV.
CRV.
Honda
Honda.
CRV. I thought you traded that in on the RAV4.
No, I would never go Toyota. Actually, I would. I'm going to go for a Tacoma next. That's what
Ooh,
Dave told me
Tacoma.
to get.
All right. I
Yeah.
like Tacomas.
God forbid we go
Eventually.
full-size truck, but that's okay.
Not for a few years. Once Bitcoin gets high enough, then I'll get a Tacoma.
All right,
Which Bitcoin do you have? Do you have
oh, here we
Doge?
go.
I do not. No, I only have Bitcoin. I had Doge, but
Oh.
yeah, got out of that.
Well, hey, ladies and Brian, this is Mike Berry.
Hey, nice
one
to
of my
meet you.
favorite
Nice
Welcome,
to
Barry.
finally meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
This is
I feel like
exciting.
I feel like I've talked about you a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So it's time to bring Michael Berry onto the show. We got some stuff we got to cover. The first thing I want to address is that Mike just got engaged, Brian.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Congrats.
congratulations.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
instead
it.
of
Yeah,
our-
we got engaged in September. It was like 2 days before I saw Dave for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my
Sitting at
gosh,
the beach in New Hampshire.
Oh,
that's like
Great.
picture
Yeah,
perfect.
it was nice.
And what's her name,
Yeah.
Mike?
Her name is Hannah.
Hannah.
Downstairs watching Jersey Shore reruns.
How come she's
Nice.
not
My
tuning
kinda
in and
girl.
watching live on
I know.
YouTube?
She's
I
not
don't- I-
commenting.
That's a
Girl.
good point. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't give her enough.
Where's the
warning. I
support?
can't blame
Where's the
her.
support?
That's a miss.
Yeah,
All right,
she's
Okay,
so-
she
watching
can
tomorrow.
click the link later.
Yeah.
So instead of the husband flag of the week, we're going to throw it out to Mike real quick. Mike, do you have a fiance flag of the week from Hannah?
Yeah.
Has Hannah beating you up about anything as of late?
Not this week. I'm gonna throw a flag on her. Actually,
Oh,
we did our
Ooh.
first
Counter
venue
flag.
tour. It was up in New Hampshire. It was like 90 miles away, so it was like an hour and a half. And she made us stop for a Starbucks when we were like half an hour out, and it made us 5 minutes late. And we didn't even get Starbucks because we were in line, and it was long. And she was like,
Oh,
"You know what? We're gonna be really long if we keep waiting." And I was like, "Yeah, we are. We should just leave now."
wow.
And yeah,
oh,
but
that's
it was only
so-
5 minutes, and the director was, or the wedding planner was trying to sell to us anyway, so she didn't care that we were 5 minutes late.
I
where are
hate
you guys
it.
planning?
Somewhere in New England. I don't really know where. Massachusetts or New Hampshire. We looked in New Hampshire. It was like up in the White Mountains. It was really nice. It was, I would say, successful first venue tour. They gave us a mimosa when we walked in.
No, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Buttering
Ooh,
you up.
yeah. That was my
Yeah.
favorite part of the wedding
They're just
venue
liquoring
tour.
you up. Yep.
Mhm.
The more
Yeah,
free
that's what we're
stuff they
hoping
gave me,
for.
the better I liked it.
Yeah, that's how I feel so far. I know, and we'll see how the tastings go. That's what I'm most excited for.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I got to ask you: are you going to have a particular animal as a ring bearer perhaps.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Little,
definitely.
little pumpkin.
Definitely a little black kitty.
oh,
Although he's a little bit more skittish. We have 2 cats, and the other one would probably be better for walking down the aisle and not being shy.
okay. What's the name of
Pumpkin
the
is
other
pretty
pussy?
shy. He's Saco. We were going for like a river theme. Saco is a river in New Hampshire and Maine. But we're not actually outdoorsy, and we kind of lost the theme with Pumpkin. His name is Parker. That was his name at the shelter, and we just rolled with it. We're gonna go Saco and Pemi because that's another river, but then we flopped on it.
Hey.
So you flop on cat names, you flop on getting coffees at Starbucks. It seems like a kind of a common theme here, Michael.
Yeah, we're spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
It's a
Hey,
I
nice way
like
to put
it. I
Does-
like it.
Does this mean we've confirmed that the whole pumpkin cat thing was Michael Berry?
Yeah, I got
Confirmed.
caught. I thought I got caught a long time
Yeah,
ago.
it's been
I thought
confirmed.
that
You
All
was-
right. Well, while you're
Yeah.
here, I'd like to confront you directly. What
Oh.
other
Oh,
Aliases.
fake emails, aliases are you harassing us on?
So the email,
Are you
Michael.
are you future Brian or British Dave?
I'm not. I feel like there's some inside information that I wouldn't really know. I'm not that creative, and I got caught the first time, so I didn't want to.
Well, if you've
Push it
listened to
too
us for
much.
3 seasons, you know all the inside information.
That's true. I just started listening last season. I missed the first one.
Oh.
Dave
you didn't miss
come in
much.
early
You
enough.
did not
Yeah.
miss much.
Dave's
No, I've
gonna
heard
make
it's
you
the
go
best
back
season.
and re-listen to season 1
Yeah.
now.
He
Dave's
tried.
li-
Yeah,
Dave's
when he
listened to
sold me
season
on it
1
last year. He
7 times.
Yeah. So I hopped in right away as myself. I thought I would get cute, but it didn't. I got caught right away.
No, but that was one of the
It
funniest.
was very creative.
Yeah, that was one
Yeah.
of the
Thank you.
funniest
I know
bits of
it was the
our
freaking
show
hat.
was
I
I sent the
pumpkin
email
cat.
and then I looked at the picture of the cat and I saw the little Truly hat in the corner and I was like, shit, like Bird, if she notices this, she's definitely seen Dave wear this hat before. And I was just really hoping you wouldn't. And then I always listen like Friday morning because it's past my bedtime. And I heard myself get caught. It was brutal.
The bird doesn't miss much, Mike. She does not miss
I know.
much.
Yeah. But I like to think that maybe I inspired copycats for
think
some
you
did.
trolling.
I agree.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think you did.
All right. Well, Mike, thanks for joining the show tonight. We're just getting ready with our picks. So as our special guest this evening, what is your pick for this weekend, Miguel?
Nice. I'm going a nice Thanksgiving pick. Hopefully get you rich. First touchdown, David Montgomery. Plus
Oh.
350.
Ooh.
Yeah. First
Okay.
touchdown.
I like it.
First
Yeah.
TD.
I don't know. Are you concerned about his shoulder injury at all?
I didn't even know that his shoulder was injured. But I just know if anyone's going to get a touchdown, it's not going to be Jahmyr Gibbs because I have him in fantasy. So it's definitely going to go to David Montgomery.
Well,
Love it.
Jahmyr got you 2 touchdowns last week.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
Well, riding the hot hand of Detroit, Merlin, who are you rolling with?
Detroit minus
Yeah,
10.5.
yeah.
Nice. Have to.
Back-to-back weeks.
No, I mean they're one of the best teams. I think the best team in the NFL right now
They're
at home
awesome.
on Turkey Day. I mean
Mhm.
they're gonna bring it to prime time with all their stars scoring.
All right. So Detroit minus 10.5. Let's go with the ladies. Bird. You look like you're thinking there. A little
No.
pluckage there on the eyebrow for those of you not watching on YouTube. Do a
No,
little bit of personal care during the show.
I am going Buccaneers money line.
Okay.
They're playing Jaguars.
Are they?
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, Bucks are gonna
Or is it the
kill the
Panthers?
Jags.
I thought
Oh,
they were
either
Looks
going
like
one.
it's the Panthers.
Either one.
I think
Either
it's
one
the
I like it.
Panthers.
Yeah, it's
It's
the
one of
Panthers.
those cats.
Hey, did you guys see Baker Mayfield last week against the Giants with his end zone dance? He was doing the Tommy DeVito.
No, the chicken, the cutlets, the
Yeah, he was doing the cutlets, imitating. Yeah, the Giants quarterback. Whatever.
how did
his
the
name is.
Italian community accept that? Or
Probably
reject
not well.
I
don't
think
know.
they would like it.
Think so?
Ask
Yeah.
your people, Dave.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Salvatore Maliti invented the boneless, skinless chicken breast.
They show. What is the
I've heard
Giants
that.
quarterback name? It's DeVito.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Danny
is it
DeVito.
Danny
Yeah.
DeVito?
Wait.
That's the actor.
Well, Danny
Is it on-
DeVito just turned
is it like
80
Johnny,
last week.
Is it like Johnny DeVito or is it?
Tom DeVito. No,
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy,
Tommy,
it is.
okay.
So they
Yeah.
call him Tommy
They
Cutlets.
They
Yeah.
call him Tommy Cutlets, but he was doing
Yeah.
the Tommy Cutlet dance. It was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Mole,
All right,
who are you going with?
Bring it home.
I'm going with moneyline Seattle against the Jets. Kind of tricked into it a little bit, but they are favored. But
Sounds like I got the old
This-
rope dope from your husband.
Hey, well,
yeah,
nobody's been
But
wrong
at the
betting
same
against the
time-
Jets this year. Bet against the Jets. You'll be fine.
yeah.
All right, I'm going New Orleans at home +3. I think they're playing the Chargers. Could be wrong, but they're coming off a bye week. David Carr, or is it David Carr? No,
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Wow.
David
we
was
can't
his
get
brother.
anyone's names
I
right
know.
today.
Yeah.
This show is terrible. Derek Carr is back, and I'm expecting.
Who are
them
you?
at
Who
home.
are you choosing? The Saints? You said?
Saints +3.
Yeah, they're playing the Rams.
Rams. Sorry. There you go.
Derek Carr's going to be trying out for the rest of the season to get Devontae Adams next year.
Yeah. Totally. And if
Aaron Rodgers is going to be trying out to keep Devontae Adams.
and I just read an article that Aaron is looking to be done and wants to be a vice president somewhere of a football team.
No, there's
Where would he
read
go?
Don't read any articles about Aaron Rodgers. Just listen to Pat McAfee every week.
Okay.
That's where you
I
hear
think
the
he's
truth.
moving to Central America to lead
Yeah.
trips, ayahuasca trips.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of my things to bring up. Is he said he doesn't know if he wants to play yet. If he does play, his first choice is the Jets. But
Do
he
the
said
Jets
there's
want
too many.
him?
Well, that's what he said. He said there's too many moving pieces. There's going to be a new GM. There's new coaches. So he's just like, it's too much up in the air. I really enjoyed being on the Jets. I wish we were winning. I want to come back. I love New Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
So
I think the biggest moving piece is, does the new GM and coach want him?
mhm.
And basically, that's why I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to be trying out for the next 6 games for the 2025 Jets, because he wants to come back and play with Devontae and show that he can still cut it.
Then what's the problem?
The Jets organization,
Absolutely.
Woody Johnson.
Did you hear that Woody Johnson flew his helicopter, landed on the practice field to personally fire the GM?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's why
Wow.
Aaron saw the helicopter coming down during practice, and he was like, "Oh shit, who's going to get it this time?"
Yeah.
Did it
He's
mess
like,
up
"I
their
hope
turf?
it's not Joe."
What, Danielle?
Did it mess up the turf?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much a helicopter weighs. Do we have any quick stats there on the weight of a helicopter
Yeah.
on some kind of
Do,
turf?
hey, do helicopters have wheels?
I was just thinking that.
Some do.
I mean, they must
have-
if they land.
Some have rails.
Hmm.
Look at everyone fact checking right now.
I don't think they could land.
They
without
have
wheels.
wheels.
They
Some
cannot
helicopters
land.
have wheels.
They cannot land if they didn't have wheels.
My internet
Right,
is so
Bird?
slow today.
I'm seeing a commercial
think
helicopter weighs 4,400 pounds.
All right.
I do
So-
not see any information on wheels or their effect on turf of an NFL practice facility.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Mike, if you
Pat
were Navy,
he doesn't know everything.
Mike, if you were in aviation, would you be an airplane guy or a helicopter guy or hot air balloon guy, pilot wise?
Definitely a blimp guy.
Blimp. Wow.
Yeah, you get the best views. You get to go over the coolest events.
That's
Holy
You get to
true.
be featured on every Macy's Day parade and Thanksgiving.
I've
Super
thought
Bowl.
about this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Thank
The blimp's kind of like the CRV of the air.
It
It
pretty much,
is.
yeah, it pretty much is. And
Yeah.
then the RAV4 is like a hot air balloon.
Yeah. Wow. How's your parking been lately? How's your mail collection?
Honestly, not
Listen,
good. Yeah, I got called out by my buddy's wife the other day because I was parked pretty bad. Yeah, I'm about to take the CRV on a trip to Allentown, Pennsylvania to go see Creed next weekend.
you're gonna go see
Wait,
Creed?
did you say
Oh, yeah.
Creed?
Yeah, oh yeah.
With
Yeah,
all
they're gonna
the-
take me higher. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's like me and my
Although-
buddy are driving from Mass down to Pennsylvania, and then one of my buddies is flying in from Michigan, and then a few of my friends live in Pennsylvania. It's
Oh my-
we're really going all out for this.
What
That's-
group of guys is this?
For some of my work buddies. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah,
That's gonna be
Great.
great.
Creed.
a Monday night concert too.
Listen,
Oh.
if you were telling me you were driving to a Creed concert, what vehicle you're driving, I'd probably say a CRV.
Yeah, well, you need something trusty on the road when you're going that far.
You gotta
That's
get-
true.
And you're not going to be late for
efficient.
the concert, are you? 5 minutes? You're not going to stop
No.
for Starbucks?
No,
No,
he's not
definitely
risking that.
No, you
Okay.
can't. No, we're gonna
Wow.
drive down Sunday. It's a Monday concert, taking PTO and everything.
Are you going to
Good for
fanboy?
you.
Are you going to try to see Scott Stapp?
I mean, I hope so. I wish I got one of those Cowboys jerseys ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know, the Scott Stapp jerseys from
Wow.
his Super Bowl appearance. But yeah, I don't. I heard they're very preachy recently,
They
or I
always
guess
have
have always been. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm not
honestly,
gonna lie. I thought I was gonna marry someone that could play the guitar, could play Creed on the guitar.
Is that what did it for you?
That was your dream?
I thought I was like, I'm gonna marry someone that can play Creed on the guitar.
What?
Wow, lofty
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
Man.
Dave, can you do that?
No, I
No.
can't.
All of his fingers are the same size. There's
yeah,
no
that's
way.
a good point.
Dave, if you would have
Yeah.
known
You
that,
just
would you
mashed the
have
guitar.
learned it?
What, Brian?
Would you have learned it if you knew that?
Yeah, early on.
Maybe played Creed at your wedding.
Yeah,
He's
Yes.
got a harmonica.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
really good with the harmonica. I thought you hated Creed, Danielle.
I did. I do now. I mean,
But back then.
What made you switch up?
they went a little preachy. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So, like, when you used to hear a Creed song back in the day, would your lady niblets get going? Like, what would happen?
No, I'd be like, oh my God, Creed, turn it up. You know, and then we'd have like, oh yeah.
I haven't listened to Creed in a long time, but now
Dave
I'm
listens
I'm
to it all
craving
the
it.
time.
Whoa,
craving it.
I
Do you
don't.
really?
No, stop this.
Yes, you do.
It
I feel like
pops
you
up-
do too.
Who would know
Mo?
better?
It pops up on my Pandora as a shuffle.
For a
It's in-
reson. Algorithm.
album.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Dave listens to Corn all the time. That's all he
No.
listens to.
False.
Okay.
It's Creed, not corn.
Okay. All right, Mole. You got another juicy story for us? Because I got one.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, what would you do if your dad stole $12 million from you? What would you do to your dad? What's your dad's name?
Bill.
What would you do to Bill Barry
Bill.
if Bill Barry stole $12 million from you?
I think I would move somewhere. I'd hit the reset button at that point. I don't know because
Would you confront
can't
Bill?
really. I mean,
Where would you move?
yeah, I think so. I don't know, somewhere like northern Scandinavia, somewhere with a lot of snow, where people aren't looking.
Okay. And I only asked because Baker Mayfield's father,
I
his
heard
company,
that.
stole $12 million from Baker.
Yeah,
Would you sell the
Wow.
CRV and buy a
Mhm.
plane ticket?
yeah. I would need something with better snow tires for sure.
Naturally.
Yeah.
So
How
maybe
How
a
do you
Subaru.
steal from a family member?
It was like
So
I think it was
yeah,
a
so it
trust
says
or
that
something.
their accounts are like linked. It's like a
Uh-huh.
company almost. But his dad moved money within the account without authorization or proper paperwork and was spending it on things that weren't authorized.
Like
So
what?
it's a lot of whip.
I don't know. But they said that they reached a confidential settlement
Oh, really?
and the company had to start repaying
Wow.
plus interest.
Oh my god.
In September. So it's been going on for like a while.
I would.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're done. You're not my dad.
And is that crazy?
Yeah.
That happened to an NHL player too.
Really?
Yeah, he had a $35 million contract, and his parents took out loans against it, and then
Wow.
spent all of it. So all of his future earnings.
His own parents.
Yeah, Jack Johnson is his name, not the singer.
Not the singer.
Apparently,
Okay.
no.
Wow.
But I guess he's been
Wait.
getting a lot of contracts since. I think teams are just trying to help him make up for it.
Are you telling me there's more than one Jack Johnson?
Yeah, who knew?
No.
Well, I mean, I've never met anyone with the last name Johnson.
The other thing in this article,
I've
it
met
says
a few
that his
people
dad
without the
hasn't
name
started repaying him.
last name Johnson.
What, Mole?
This article also says he hasn't started paying him. Mayfield's lawyers have said that like
Heard it
the
here
settlement
first.
agreement was like made in bad faith and that he had no intention of repaying it.
Wow.
I know.
So he's obviously estranged from his parents, yeah?
Well, probably now.
I always wondered about that word estranged. It always seemed like an odd word. Like, I always get confused with strangled.
Hmm.
It's like on the
Yeah, it's
outs.
just me. Yeah.
Did you
Anyway.
hear the other Mayfield story?
No.
So there was this local high school team in Florida that their season was going to be canceled. They didn't have enough equipment. They didn't have the money. So he donated what they needed. It was close to $18,000 for them to like have their season.
No way.
And the
Wow.
team just went and won their state championship.
That's
Aww.
awesome. Great
Yeah.
That's
story.
going to be a movie soon.
I
I've
know.
always liked
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
I know this is a Baker Mayfield heavy episode.
Yeah, it is.
It
3
is.
times he's been mentioned since I've been
It
on.
is.
Yeah.
Zinn, potential sponsor.
We
Wagering
like
with
him.
Wives.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I think Mike Barry, I think you're a Zinner a little bit.
Yeah, I may have one in right now.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah. Less pressure when I'm not in an NFL field.
Well, Mike
Hey,
Barry is also Big
show
Ten.
us. It'll help land the sponsorship. Close the
Yeah,
deal.
I hope so. Yeah, whatever you need to do.
I'll put one in.
I already have one in. It's not as good for the visuals, but I mean, Zinn will be able to hear us.
Show
Yes.
us.
Oh, there it is. There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Upper
Oh.
lip.
Upper lip. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what the
jeez.
directions said.
That's what the
I have
box says.
I
Yeah,
have noticed that. But
Hey, before we get to another story, Mike, I've got one teed up, but I'm more than happy to pivot to you. Do you have a wives? What is it? Football term for the
ooh,
ladies?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
go there.
nice. I came prepared.
Okay.
So if a defense is playing spy coverage, what does that mean? What's the spy doing?
looking at. Wait.
Does he need to use it in a sentence, Mole?
Sure, why not?
Against Lamar Jackson, we're going to be playing a lot of spy coverage.
Said the defensive
You're acting like
coordinator.
you're not covering him, but you actually are.
That's a
You're
good
like
one.
you're like acting like, oh no, we're not interested in him, so that way they do it, but you've got your people ready to go.
I like it.
If
I
that's
think the
not what it
Mole-
is, that should be a strategy.
I think the
Okay.
Mole did some spy coverage on Merlin when they first met each other.
Wow,
like, oh,
I
I'm
need
just
to hear
gonna-
that.
I'm just gonna look from a distance here, but we're not gonna play him 100%, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bird.
You know,
Bird?
they're watching Lamar on the sidelines, seeing what he's
Hmm.
doing.
Oh.
Ooh, like a Spygate.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
taking signals, like the guy from
Mhm.
Michigan.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Varying
Mhm.
opinions. Michael, what is the correct answer?
There's a player on the defense that's keeping an eye on the quarterback to make sure he doesn't scramble. So he just sits at the line of scrimmage and follows him wherever he goes to make sure he doesn't run,
Almost like a shadow,
Wow.
dare I say?
like a shadow. Yeah,
Yes.
or he's containing him.
Yeah.
So you can only do it towards a quarterback.
Predominantly.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
You don't want to be playing
Ooh.
spy games with,
You would probably do a spy coverage, possibly like on a Christian McCaffrey too, just because he's so versatile.
Okay.
You know, because he could catch it, he could run.
Yeah, Dave's a
I thought
coach.
of
I would just do
I thought of a
whatever he
good,
says.
He's
I
just
thought of
good
a good-
looking, so you want to spy on him anyway.
He's good
Yes.
looking.
I thought of a good wives. What does it mean?
Oh,
Within the last couple days.
go,
I think
please.
it's an easy one, but I'm just curious.
Well, you said the safety was an easy one last week, and you and I got into it. So
oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We're lucky
right,
we're
what's-
back, you guys.
What's the difference between a left tackle and a right tackle?
one's on the left, one's on the right.
Depending on whether it's front or rear facing. I don't know.
And what are they doing? What,
You're
the full
tackling them.
definition. Full definition. Oh,
Tackling on the left, tackling on the right.
there you go. That's why I asked it.
So we got it?
Michael
No.
Barry, you want to weigh in on?
Oh no, I was sitting here
Difference
thinking,
between a
thank
left
God I
tackle
don't
and a
have to
right
answer
tackle?
that question. Yeah, one guy has the blind side. I don't know. I've seen that movie.
Yeah. What was the blind side? The left side, or does it
Left
depend on
tackle.
whether
It
the
was-
quarterbacks
yeah,
are
left-
right-handed or left-handed?
exactly.
Yeah, it will depend on the quarterback's arm.
Opposite arm of the quarterback.
All right,
Yeah,
so yeah, the blind side played the left tackle.
if it's a right-handed quarterback.
Okay, so they just tackle everybody on the left.
No, they're not actually tackling; they're blocking.
Yeah, they're blocking.
Oh.
So a
Or
left
run
tackle and a
block.
right tackle are two of the offensive line positions. One lines up on the left side of the line, the other lines up on the right side of the line.
They're usually the biggest and the strongest.
Okay.
They're not as nimble. And then you got the guards on the inside. They're a little bit faster. Actually, that was going to be my wives. What is it? Might go for 3 here. What is a trap? Do you know what a trap is?
It's something you put in the drain to catch all the hair.
Wish I had that. Especially for your hair. Every time I get in the shower after her, it's like she just had like like she released all of her hair. And it's like there's like a whole nother animal in the drain. Little swirlies on the wall. Mike, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's living that fiance life.
Yeah.
A trap.
What's a trap?
It's something they set up for someone, one of the players.
So we're talking about the offensive line right now. So it's when a guard pulls and smashes like a linebacker or a defensive end to make the hole bigger. So he traps them. So there you go.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Not a device for catching hair, Bird. Nice try. Especially pubic hair.
Tried.
Yeah. So anyway.
Love that segment.
Hey, yeah, that's a good one. Hey, Mike, do you have a juicy story for us? Have you seen anything in the rags, especially being back east?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Right.
Although I'm excited about Drake May. He's been looking good. Did you see that the touchdown a couple weeks ago? He hit a buzzer beater to bring it to overtime. They lost after, but he threw a game-winning or a game-tying touchdown.
I did not see that. Girls,
it's better than Mac Jones.
That's good.
Yeah.
What has he done since then?
Lost. He lost both games. But he had a pretty good game against the Rams.
Yeah,
no one really did good against the Dolphins.
I heard
it's a rebuild year.
I heard that on the AM airways, they were talking about that play that you referred to with Drake May, and they were like, "Well, what have you done for me lately?"
No,
He's lost 2 games.
That's fair. I mean, we just my whole football life it was Tom Brady, so I don't know how to have a bad football team. This is new for me. I'm just trying to navigate new waters, and it's difficult.
Just trying to navigate the letdown.
Any pointers, Oracle, being a Cardinals fan?
Yeah, if you have any, let me know. I used to think like, damn, I can't imagine watching football on Sunday and assuming your team might not win. And now it's like I'm just assuming they're going to lose every week.
Yeah, it's terrible. Welcome to the club.
But at least it's still it's not as disorganized as the Jets, so I feel better.
Oh my God, Jets! How about the Giants too?
Yeah, and the Giants.
I mean,
letting Daniel Jones go as well.
I mean, they let Daniel Jones go. They let Saquon go. It's just unbelievable. What
Giants,
a mess.
Yeah, New York teams are toxic.
So, just kind of bringing the show to a close here. Do we have anything in Mole's mailbag?
I fired it up while we were talking. wageringwiththewives@gmail.com. It's bone dry. It's the holiday week. People are probably traveling.
Well, everyone probably emails us Wednesday morning before the show, but surprise attack on the show this week.
Yeah.
Boner dry.
Mike, did you consult Big Snow before you came on today? Did you let him know you were going to be a guest?
No, I didn't know until I guess last week, but I didn't see him last week.
Do you guys ever hang out?
We don't hang out. I see him sometimes at the office, though. I never talked to him until I knew that he was a huge fan of the show. And then one day I walked up to him in the office and I was like, yeah, you did. I was like, you're big stuff wagering with the wives. And he was like, yeah, I am.
Wait, you're saying we were water cooler talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
You guys exchange friendship bracelets?
I think I could hang it up right now.
And then we played craps in Vegas. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, you could confirm he's a big guy.
Oh yeah. I know he towers over me.
Yeah, and you're like 6'3", right?
Yeah.
Oh my
close.
gosh, what's up with all you tall men, Dave?
That's amazing. I can't believe
him for not being taller.
Yeah,
that's a flag right there.
Dave.
You're You're like 5'9.5".
Yeah. Are there?
No, Dave's 5'10.5".
I don't think I have any flags on Brian this week.
All right.
Yeah.
Mole, Bird,
really?
anything on me?
That's Brian.
I don't know. Ask yourself.
I think I've been great. I've been trying to. I've had a snoring bout the past week and a half. It's been a little rough.
Okay.
The snoring has gotten the best of me.
Okay, so you're doing a flag on yourself?
Yeah, I tried 3 products at once last night. I had a snore guard in. I did the tape on my nose, and then I bought one of those miniature fans that blow in your nostrils.
It's literally a fan. It looks like AirPods that go in his nostrils.
If you want to text the picture to the mole, she could throw it on the screen.
I already did.
Oh, Mole, do you have it?
It's waiting for your approval.
My approval?
Share my screen.
Oh, geez. Here we go. All right, here you go, guys. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. So for those of you,
wait, that helps you breathe.
Just going.
So for those of you on Spotify, it's an unfortunate photo of me sleeping with with 3 tools to help me not snore, and I think they worked.
No.
Have you heard? Have you heard of
I
the?
mean,
have you
I
heard of
don't
the
know if that
CPAP?
worked.
Have you heard of the CPAP? It might be time to give in.
Oh boy, I rarely get embarrassed, but that was 10% embarrassing. That's okay. All for clicks.
Ew.
Try to get another listener.
Well,
That's the thumbnail, though.
It is.
can we pull
Yeah.
up a picture of a CRV to make the Oracle feel better?
Yeah. I'll park tomorrow and send you a picture.
Well, hey, Mike, I want to thank you.
Oh, gosh,
obviously,
I'm so
for being
glad
on
to
the
finally
show.
meet you.
Yeah,
I know,
know.
this
Nice
was
meeting everyone.
great.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
having me
you.
on.
Thank
I was going to
you
be
so
on
much.
last
Pleasure.
week or last year, but I had a friend in town.
So
Oh yeah.
That
when
happens.
is-
That's what I
when
wanted
is
to
the
say.
wedding?
For 18
many
weeks, his
weeks.
friend was in town.
When
Probably
my
not till
friends-
2026. Like
Okay.
probably after the summer. It's too hot for me during the summer. So
Okay.
Yeah. Now might be a
Nice.
good time to give everyone notice. For season 4, I've got a friend in town.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, is
could be
Hannah-
hot, though.
Brian won't be
Hannah
able
a
to
big fo-
join.
Is Hannah a big football girl?
She likes watching it. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't think she really knows what's going on, but she
Okay.
does like watching it. She used to watch it more when we were more successful in New England.
Sure.
Mhm.
Got it.
And when Brady was on the team, why wouldn't we watch him?
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
pretty
Honestly,
handsome.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
He's so
I
handsome.
know. Oof.
Sweet. Ladies,
Yeah.
anything else for Mr. Michael
No.
Berry, father
No,
of Pumpkin?
Mhm.
Yeah. And the other
Right.
river.
Yep.
And the other river. I'll give him some pets after this.
Oh my God! Hey, and have fun at the Creed concert.
Thank you. Will do.
OMG.
I will. Yeah, I can't wait. I know. I'm hoping to find like a karaoke bar the night before so I can warm up or something.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, send us an email and let us know how it goes.
Thank you. We'll do it. Yeah, I'll try and get a pick for the podcast next week.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
please do.
That would be awesome.
Guys.
But Mike, thanks for joining. Thanks for being a fan. Thank you for listening.
Of course. My
And
pleasure.
please continue to spread the word, especially at the water cooler back in Boston.
Will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
well,
spread the
Keep
good word.
keep the chatter going at the water cooler.
bring it
All right.
home, Bull.
All right. Thanks for listening. Wagering with the Wives, season 3, episode 13. We're gonna be back next week.